Hello, this is Abhinandan. In this email, I'm just adding this. If at all you're about 35 years and if you do not read any book, at least you have to read this one book about Anthony Robbins, Tony Robbins. I know many people in America whom I meet here, NRIs, have not heard about Anthony Robbins or Tony Robbins. But in India, anyone who's attending seminars will have heard about it. Now, why am I saying this is even Tony Robbins, who is a peak performance consultant. You read about him, read his books. Read his book about unlimited power, Awaken the Giant. I read this book, Unlimited Power, in 1991. In 1991, when I read this book and heard his audio, 1992, I started doing seminars for students. Okay, this book has transformed thousands of people's life, millions of people. But here I'm going to talk to you about his book called Life Force. And in his book, he mentions about PEMF, 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 pulsed electromagnetic frequency. I can just show you that also. The ebook what I purchased and the audio what I purchased. Okay, now you know what here. This is very important book. I'm adding this in my email for you to have a look at it. Either you want, you can buy it for $16 the ebook, or the hard copy in India will be more than 1,000 rupees. Maybe the hard copy, or you may get a second hand. I do not know whether a copy of it, like you get it in Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, and all. Okay, pirated one, or you can buy from Kindle, which will be maybe in India much cheaper. I'm in USA right now in Richmond. I'm reading this book. I'm going to show you the book right now over here. So before I show in the ebook about e-writing about unlimited power, for those of you who have not read these books, okay, and if you want to become invincible, supremely confident, you have to read this first book of his, which is Unlimited Power. Probably this was done in 1990s or something. If I just click, this is one of his best book. This is the second best book, Awaken the Giant. Then there are a lot of other books about him. The Unshakable. This is about the financial freedom. Okay, but this is the first book you can read, or if you don't want to read, at least you can read the book Life Force. Life Force means prana. In the Sanskrit prana, the Chinese call it chi. It's called life force. But it's done very nice book. I am just reading that and listening to the audio also. Now over here, I just showed you these details. So here, see, I is written about this life force. So many people have written about life force. But he also, it's about 700 pages in print length. I have a ebook right now over here. Those who watch all my videos which I sent to you in the email, let me show you that. So this is one of the book Life Force, which I'm using reading through a ebook on my laptop whenever I'm free. Here he mentions very clearly. So this is for skeptical people. See, you have to be intelligent. See, instead of going and spending money for hospitals and ICUs later for you or your family members, or living in a suboptimal health, that is with pain and other things, you can read the information and take the best device. See, you know what here he mentions about PMF over here. PMF, the most powerful device. So I'm just reading this book. I'll give you the copy of this book also. Say it restores our body to peak level of energy. What else do you want? See, people, I have seen many people will have money, will have car, but very skeptical. They want to show off their car, what they have. Okay. But when I say this is $1,000 or 90,000 rupees, and you have to go to Singapore or Malaysia or in USA, you get it by for $100 more, that is $1,100. They're very skeptical. I am using this device. I have got amazing benefits. At 57 years, I have more energy than what I had at the age of 30 years or 40 years. Okay. Now you ask me for the testimony later. He explains here everything about PEMF in his book. I have this book. I will see. I remain a staunch believer in the healing power of PMF. Okay. These days, I remain a staunch believer in the healing book. It is in page number 288. Okay, studies, page number 288. Studies have shown. I hope you can see it. I cannot move the screen recording, so only I'm just showing. Here, studies have shown that PMF decreases pain, swelling, inflammation, improves cellular metabolism, and energy. Now, you know what? All this are PEMF. She was unable, now in again 288, as she was unable to move in a massive pain and very fearful to going home in that condition, I got her a PMF machine that got her out of pain and helped her heal at an incredible rapid pace, shocking even her doctor. My friends, known people to Abhinandan, I'm going to give you this $20 book or $16 book free ebook. All this is here. But if you don't want, I met some business people in India, in Malaysia, in Jakarta. They say they have 6 cars, 8 cars. But they say, I won't use it, Abhinandan. I do not know. Tomorrow, when a doctor says you need to have a surgery inside, will you say, no, I'm not interested? These are people I know have a health problem, obese, okay, all those things. When I say this will be very good for you, no, I won't use it only. I'm very busy, they will say. So I'm showing you with a solid proof about this particular thing. I can go page by page and also show it over there. Maybe I'll be sending this particular image also to you. So when you go through my emails, which I'll be sending to you, if you like to read this book, I want you to read it. It's one of the best book you can read. I'm reading it here in USA, listening to the audio tape and reading the ebook also because I do not want to carry a physical book. Now I'll be sending to you an email like this. Now I'm sending to one of our trainer called Mr. Pradeep Acharya. I'm just showing over here because he knows about Anthony Robbins being a trainer. Later I'll be charging for this email 2000 rupees. Really, I've done like this in 2016, 17, 18, 19 for another Japanese technology which was costing 3 lakh rupees. I used to put advertisement in newspaper and charge 2000 rupees to send the information. Now I'm sending it freely. I want you in the first email, there will be 4 videos. Second email, there will be another 3 or 4 videos. The first video is about the health technology, the history behind the health technology. Second email will be a part of videos, 4 or 5 videos about the health device only. Okay, the health aside device based on PMF and terahertz. What Anthony Robbins uses is a $25,000 device. What Anthony Robbins uses is a $25,000 device. What I'm going to show you is about $1,100 device or 90,000 rupees plus another 20, 30,000 rupees to go to 30,000 rupees to go to Malaysia or Singapore. It is very essential. You should not waste one single moment. I am telling you. I am literally telling you. Everything that you do in your life, your money, your house, your property, your car, is absolutely no use if you cannot enjoy your life after the age of 50 years. See, I decided to travel the world. What's a dream of 97% of the people in the world? To travel. So I want to travel educating the people. The third part of the video will be about a global earning health asset for your wellness, fitness, and anti-aging. Don't come to conclusion because I've already told $1,000. $1,000. Don't create a mental block. See, my goal is to buy a $2,000 juicer. Should I show you that before I come to this email? See, this is a juicer I want to buy. Though I'm using here in USA a $40 juicer, but I want to buy this juicer because it is 120 volt and I want to make some money still. Though they have other goal, it is 120 watt. You make it 220 volt also. This is called a website. You can go visit Pure Juicer. When I told to a Singapore lady who's a health conscious, when I met her in Bangalore, who had come to do a seminar in Bangalore about the another health device, immediately she paid $2,000 and purchased it. When I have a water machine which costs $3,000 or 2,80,000 rupees, this is one of my goal as a health conscious person to own a pure juicer, which is $2,000. So I like to buy this kind of best things. So now coming to this email over here right now, when I send you this particular email, one second. So when I send you this particular email, please study this email completely. Okay, I've sent this first video. This is the first video which you are supposed to watch. Watch with patience. Yeah, I sit down to watch sometime on one subject 200 videos. Only then I'll be an expert. Tomorrow I want to address 10 doctors or 20 doctors or 50 doctors in an auditorium. I can explain about PMF thoroughly better than any other person. Okay, why? Because I have mastered it by watching all the videos. This is the first video what you have to watch. Then there are other videos, okay, which I mentioned. Second video to watch. Here's the second video, because every time I have to take this red box, it may take few seconds. So this is the second video to watch. Second video. Then there's a third video. Read everything with patience. Okay, I sometimes pay money, okay, $19, $20 and all. But this I'm sending it free right now. And later I put all the books related here, benefits of PMF. Then there are other videos over here. Doctor testimony, Anthony Robbins saying about the PMF device, Dr. Oz talking about PMF device, and then there are a lot of books written. I've taken a screenshot of this particular books, and I have put it over here. So this video also, I will just put it over here, and this is, see, all these are the books. Okay, I've read only two books in that. The first book, the PMF. I can send you this book also. This book I have read, The Fifth Element of Health. It's a very good book. See, it says over here, eliminates pain and inflammation naturally. Get a deep, regenerating sleep. This is what I experience with energy and vitality. Feel younger, stronger, and more flexible. Keep your bones. Earlier, I am telling you, you know what? I used to get arthritic pain. After using this device, I am not getting any arthritic pain apart from my diabetic neuropathy pain vanishing. So help your body with healing and regeneration, improve circulation, heart health, plus many more. So do you want to give excuses? I've seen many Indian business people, okay, who are worth crores of rupees, okay, but they'll give excuse. The same thing a doctor tomorrow says, can they give excuse? So a doctor will also take more money. I am here only telling to buy this device, and here below this I'll put this video also. So I can send you this ebook, and I'm writing this. You will get this ebook or free of cost when you speak to me after 4 or 5 times. So what I'm going to do right now is contact Abhinandan, speak to Abhinandan. You have my number everywhere, both my USA number and India number. And then, you know what? Do not delay. You are delaying means you are going to live shorter and suffer dying longer. These are not my words. These are very prominent people words. Okay, I can give 100 of examples of builders who neglected it earlier in 2016 and all when I was talking about another device. One heart attack, no more. Take Rajesh Junjunwala story itself. So let me put the story finally to you over here. So finally, I'm ending up with this slide. So you have to call Abhinandan. You have to call Abhinandan. This is my USA number. You will probably have my India number. If you don't get me on call, if it's an odd time sleeping or something, I'll be. If it is night here, you WhatsApp me on my USA number, not on my India number. WhatsApp me on my USA number. So what does Rajesh Junjunwala say over here? You can see it very clearly what he says. See here. He says late billionaire Rakesh Junjunwala's most valuable advice to the investors. You know what he says here? He says before he at the age of 62, he's a billionaire investor. Okay, he co-founded Akash Airlines with 40,000 crore of his own money. 40,000 crore, not 40 crore. 40,000 crore. Okay, he says one sentence, my worst investment. I've seen sometimes many business people doing like that. My worst investment has been my health. I would encourage everyone to invest the most in that. Like Jack Ma says, if you put a lot of money, millions of dollars in front of a monkey and two or three banana, the monkey does not have the intelligence that the millions of dollars which is there in front of the monkey for the monkey will buy for it millions of banana. But it will first put its hand on what? On the two banana. Sometimes human beings are like that, like this monkey. So a person at this time of my life looking at the health technology like Anthony Robbins, not so much like Anthony Robbins, sufficiently, and to earn some money out of it by educating people. I am saying this to you very, very clearly that please make investment on your health. Rajesh Junjunwala says, my worst investment has been my health. I would encourage everybody to invest the most in that. Listen from Abhinandan, the fact and the truth. Abhinav wants to show you a proven health asset, which is a trend right now in USA. People in USA are spending 40, if they are spending $1,000 to buy the device, $1,100, $1,100. I'll show you their website. They are spending for website $4,000 to $5,000. I've spoken to many of them. I've spoken to the company which is developing the website for them to promote, like how I am promoting. They are purchasing the device for $1,100, using the device, and they want to promote to other people. So they are spending $4,000 to $5,000 to develop a website better than the company's website and educating people. So now please do not cheat yourself like many people keep showing off they are very busy unproductively. That's happening even in USA, like in India or any other. Sometimes neglecting health and wellness of elders of the family and many saving. Many of the people are saving their time and money to spend later in hospitals and ICUs. Like Rajesh Junjunwala, who died at 62 years with multiple organ failure. And do you know why? Do you know what he told? Which I've already told you over there. And do you know what Steve Jobs told on his dead bed? So dead bed. So please understand this technology. $1,000 not a big money if you are driving a car. Okay. There are people who show off me their cars here and tell they have 3 or 4 cars. But when I tell this is essential for you, very important, they don't have the time to look at it. I know in my mind will give an intuition. But these people are not destined right now to have this kind of device, but they are saving their time and money, for hospitals and ICUs later. That is the reason why this person and this words was quoted by Anand Mahendra. Anand Mahendra told $1 million or $1 billion statement. I don't remember the exact word when he tweeted it. Okay, he must have used a word called $1 billion. $1 billion statement from my friend, he told. So it was for this statement he told this. So my worst investment, Rakesh Junjunwala did not invest on health. But there are some smart people like Anthony Robbins who's an intellectual. So why you have to read the Anthony Robbins book? Because he's an intelligent person. He does a lot of research. He's interviewed 100 plus topmost doctors in the world before he wrote that particular book. Read it for your benefit. Speak to Abhinandan. My number is over here. My India number, you already know it over there. So speak to Abhinandan and contact me. Thank you very much.